and it was not a masculine injury. Dana. I know I look like the kind of guy who is likely to lie about how he got hurt. Or, tell you about IPAs that you don't give a shit about. But in reality, I much prefer honesty. I much prefer telling the truth. So, for example, I saw Coco last week and I bawled like the grown-ass baby man that I look like. But no, I prefer honesty even about things like this. Like, I fucked up skiing. And I shamed my country. I am Canadian. I am a terrible Canadian. And the reason is, in doing any winter sport, it doesn't matter what it is, my Canadian pride takes over, and I just automatically think I'm much better than I actually am at anything involving ice or snow. So, for example, when this happened, the reality of the situation is I put on skates or I put on ski boots, and it ends up looking like a Monty Python sketch. I'm not sure if you've ever seen those videos of dogs wearing winter booties, but it's just like I have no idea what I'm doing with my limbs at any given moment. So, for example, when this happened, we were going skiing, and it was with a large group of people, and there were varying skill sets. Some people were really good, some people, relatively new. So we decided to take it easy. We're going to go on all the easy hills. Meanwhile, I go over to the map, and I start looking at all the black diamonds. I'm like, ooh, that's where I belong. I look at the names of the hills, and I'm like, ooh, there's one called the Moose's Taint. It's the call of my people. I must be there. So I golden retriever it over to the chairlift, and we go up the hill, and all of us start going down, and there's the easy path that leads down to the Moose's Taint. And I hit an ice patch, and I look like Charlie Brown trying to kick the football. No, actually, I look like Charlie Brown. So I fucked up my knee, and that was the end of my day. So I am Canadian. You know I'm Canadian because I've told you that like 3 times now. And also because Canadians are like the vegans of nationalities, and we have to tell you that we are Canadian. It makes sense, right? We look like Americans, except for the white people who are a healthier shade of clear. We sound like Americans, except for the A's and the sorries. So, it makes sense we want to maintain our independent identity. Except for in that moment, on the hill, I wanted nothing more than to be mistaken for an American. I was so ashamed. I rip off my Roots toque and my Canadian flag mittens. And I swear, from now on, whenever I go skiing, I'm just going to carry a miniature American flag and a bottle of Mountain Dew. If I ever fall, I'm just going to crack the Mountain Dew and start chugging. So the ski patrol guy finally comes, and he brings the orange sled of shame. You guys know this sled? So he comes up to me, and I swear to God, he looks like he's this teenage pothead. He looks like Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted. And I will never forget what he said to me. He pulls up right in front of me. He's like, "Sup, dude? Sure hate meeting under these circumstances." And again, I just want to be mistaken for American. So I was mean to the service guy. I feel kind of bad about it. I looked him straight in the eyes. I was like, "Listen, buddy, you and I are not going to be friends. There are no circumstances where we're going to be friends. And I actually think you want me to get hurt because that's why you have a job." So he puts me on the car. He's like, "No, dude, I swear, I'm here to make your day better." So he goes down and he takes me to the doctor. And the doctor is like, "Ooh," takes one look at my knee. He's like, "Ooh, you tore your ACL." I'm like, "Ooh, what's an ACL?" I had no idea. So I went home and Googled it, and all I could find were results for something called Austin City Limits. It was a music festival in Texas. So now I have a bum knee, a craving for barbecue, and a major case of FOMO. But it's not all bad, and it gives me a built-in excuse to bail on things for the next about 6 months or so. What's that? You want me to come over and play with your kids? Sorry, I just don't think I can do it. What's that? You need me to do jury duty? Oh, sorry, I got a doctor thing, and I'm Canadian. Or my girlfriend will love this. She's here tonight. What's that? You want me to get on one knee and propose? Oh, sorry. Maybe next year. All right, thank you guys. My name's Matt Silver.